and gentlemen, some people out there might be chilling with their families, having a nice family barbecue. Some of you guys might be preparing to go watch a new movie that's been released. However, some people are literally currently incarcerated, serving a life sentence, and literally on the verge of possibly facing a death sentence, which means capital punishment, which means death row, which he might be executed by the state of California. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have on the phone Richard Escalon, brother. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, Tony. It's another day right here in prison.
Man, I just want to go ahead and say thank you, man. Thank you, Richard, sir, for blessing us with your presence, man, and thank you for allowing us, man, me, for sharing your story on this show, brother. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right.
You know, as always, ladies and gentlemen, for some of you that don't know, Richard has already shared his story on the show. He has already expressed how he caught his case. He literally is serving a life sentence. It was an accident. You know, it was unintentional how he caught his case. However, it is a murder case. You can go ahead and check it out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this case that you're about to listen to is a little explicit. It's a little sensitive. And, of course, my friend right here, he is going through trial right now, but he is going to go ahead and let us know briefly what it was like. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you some questions, all right, Richard?
Okay. Hey, I could say a shout out real quick, or is that cool?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead and do so, please.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to shoot a shout out to a couple people that live out there, like my son Dale. He's been there for me. My brother Steven and his wife Becky. All my other brothers, Eddie, Michael, and my niece Erica. People I love. My mom especially, she comes see me. But hey, if there's any other female, man, I'm looking for a female. Just hit me up on my tablet. It's real easy. Gainout.com. Look me up. Richard Victor Escalon, AU5257. It's real easy to sign up. I'm at Kern Valley State Prison. But other than that, Tony, that's cool. Thank you, bro.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard him. The contact information is right there, posted in the description and on the screen right there. Hit him up. Actually, watch this show and actually are informed on the California prison system and what's been going on recently. As you know, in these past few years, there have been dozens and dozens of murders. There have been over 10 murders this year alone. There was 20-something last year and perhaps the year before that as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about one that happened in the year of 2020. Now, Rich, sir, obviously, man, I'm going to be asking you some very, very deep questions, man. I'm going to go ahead and get straight to it, man. What was your relationship with this individual? What was his name? How did you get to know him?
His name? I just knew him by New York. That's it. Yeah, that's how I knew him by. He was a black African American, like, I don't know, 6'3", 6'4", close to 200 pounds. Yeah. So he's kind of a big man, big black man.
How did you meet him? How did you first get to interact?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
He was there in our building. He started working, being a porter. Yeah, I never checked his paperwork. I'd never seen it with my own eyes. I should have seen his paperwork, but I didn't get a chance to see it, just to know what type of individual that around us, I never got the chance to actually to see his paperwork or nothing.
And what was he incarcerated for? What was he incarcerated for?
Tell you the truth, Tony, I do not know what he was incarcerated for. I don't know if he had some weird in his jacket. I don't know. Maybe he did. I didn't get to see his paperwork, but, yeah, that's how I knew him. He used to serve dinner at night. So he was like he was a porter at night. Served dinner. Yeah.
did you have any type of relationship with him? Like, did you guys ever conversate or talk or anything like that leading up to this incident before that?
Yeah, sometimes we would talk. I put money on his books to get canteen. But, that was about it. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys actually kind of like knew each other, like, hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? So you guys kind of interacted briefly.
For sure, yeah. If they're in your section, eventually you'll interact with them, that yard. So.
Was he a cool individual? Obviously, you must have liked him to an extent where you felt comfortable, trusting him enough with your canteen money and whatnot, right?
For sure, yeah. In the beginning, it was cool, yeah. It was cool. It's always cool in the beginning. But I guess when the person gets to know you or thinks he knows you, maybe he'll start taking advantage of you and think take your kindness. And it just depends what he thinks, or what type of person you are. So yeah, that's what happened. Later on down the road.
So may I ask, Richard, where did things start to go south? What was the issue? What happened?
I don't know. The issue started climbing. He started bullying, just kind of bullying me. He could bully me and treat me a little foul, and then he owed me some money. He didn't want to pay the money he owed. I wasn't getting my canteen money from him. Yeah, he didn't give me the full money back, so things started going, bad business on both our ends, Yeah, so arguments started going about where's the money and all this, and some words got exchanged, and then yeah, bro, it just went bad. It went bad, and then he called me. He called me a name, Called me a name. Then I took offensive, and then he said. Then I hear he was gonna try to stab me, try to get me, So now I'm hearing stuff like this, and yeah, as you can see, what happened here. I witnessed a lot of stabbings before, and I see what that could come down to, So I don't want to get hurt like that, Tony.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Getting stabbed? That? Hell no. That's bad, Tony. Getting stabbed by someone that made a weapon out of steel. No, it's scary. It's a scary feeling to know that you might get hurt. So one thing led to another, Tony. Called me a bitch. Called me I wasn't gonna get my money. So, and he's like, come get it. I got your money right here. Things like that. And things like I gotta watch my back. So it was kind of hard, like taking this in, like what, I don't know what to expect from this guy. Is he gonna hurt me next time I come out? So that's what's going through my mind. How am I gonna handle this?
And what did you decide, man? What did you decide ultimately? Obviously, you're hearing these rumors that he's going to attack you. Obviously, you're in that environment where people actually really do lose their lives on the norm. It ain't out of the norm to hear that 2 people lost their lives in a week or 4 people in a month. That's just what it is. So when did you make it up in your mind to do what you're going to do?
Well, I would just keep an alert, always watching my back every time I came out. I don't know I don't know if this individual's going to attack me or what, you know, because we had some words, and you know those words, you know, in here words mean something, Tony. You know, someone's going to tell you like, hey man, I want to get that guy, or you know, whatever you hear. You know, it really happens in here. Those words are not to take the warning. You know, Tony. You know what I'm trying to say. You know.
Absolutely.
People words in here when they say you're gonna get someone, they're gonna that's what's gonna happen. You know. I've seen it many times. You know. I've seen it many times, and so you want to know exactly what led up to it, Tony? How it led up to it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What was it that happened? What led up to it? How did you prepare yourself mentally, or what was it that happened? Did he attack you first? Was it self-defense? What happened?
So like a couple of days go by, you know, and I hear this guy. I hear he has a knife, you know, this and that. So like now I'm always watching my back. So like that day we're walking, we go to Pill Call, and people are telling me like, hey, you know, I heard this guy wants to get you for whatever you guys had the argument about, you know. I was like, that's cool, all right, you know, cool. You know, thank you for, you know, giving me the warnings, you know. So I guess like a couple of days we're in Pill Call. I go to Pill Call, and he kind of calls me towards him, like in a.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna call you back, Tony.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to you, Tony.
Please,
you hear me?
Please.
You want this? What you want? Exclusive, Tony. I want to give it to you right now. All right? I want to call you back, bro. All right. I remember then we got an argument about the money. He's like, "Got money." Basically, he called me. Remember, he called me the first and told me that, you know, if you're scared, go to church. What's cracking? Yeah, next time I see you, ain't know what time it is. When the door's open and all that. So you know. So all this is going through my mind, you know. So I mean, for sure, I get a weapon. I get a weapon. I have my weapon because I don't want to get stabbed. I've seen it many times. People get stabbed here every day. So so a couple of days go by. I got to come out for Pill Call. You know, I have my piece on me because I know this guy's out there. I don't know if he wants to get me or what. So that's what I'm hearing. So I go to Pill Call. The guy, he's right there, Tony, and he kind of calls me towards him like in an aggressive manner. I kind of like, I'm walking by him. He has his right hand in his pocket, like under his waistband. That's where his right hand's at, and so something kind of told me like, hey, you know, keep your eye on his hands. So like a couple, like I'm gonna say like a split second or a second and a half. His right hand started coming towards my face, like he swung on me, you know. So I don't know. I just my reaction is just to like push back a little bit. I draw my weapon. I swung my weapon towards him, and I paced back. And I guess I hit him. I guess I hit him. I did hit him. I hit him wherever I hit him at, and he kind of backed up. I backed up, and he was bleeding. The officers are right there. You know, they hit the alarm. I get down. So all this is going down right now. The officers they put me down. They put him down over there, and he's bleeding from wherever I hit him at. Yeah. So,
was there any words being exchanged while this is happening? Like, is he saying anything to you or him? Are you looking into it?
No, he's not. No, I'm not looking at him. I'm on the ground. They pepper spray me, so I got all maced up. So I'm coughing. Actually, I'm coughing. They had me in handcuffs, and man, the officers they're just. I swear, I thought I was gonna die like George Floyd. I couldn't breathe. They still had their knees and their boots all over my neck. I couldn't breathe, bro. I thought I was gonna die right there. Yeah, literally. And I remember I have a bottle. They empty out a whole can of mace on me. I was already on the ground. They emptied a whole can of mace on me. So you think about that.
What was the officer's reaction like? Like, can you see it in their face that they were scared of you, that they were terrified of what they're seeing? A body right there in front of them?
Maybe there was, but they were at the time when this happened. They were off to the side over there, too, like kind of far away from where the incident happened. So they were kind of far away. They weren't. It wasn't like that. They were really right in front of that where it happened. You know, they were like at least 30 feet, 35 feet away. You know, so they're kind of far where this happened at.
So immediately, you know, obviously they attain you. And where did they take you, bro? Where exactly do they take you? And once the adrenaline starts to wear off, what is going through your mind? Like, are you aware that he is dead, or at this point in time did you think he was still alive?
No, I kind of felt that he was still alive, you know, because they told me they airlifted him. He got airlifted to the hospital. So I guess the next day they took me, like, they handcuffed me, took me to the program office, had me sit there for like 3 hours until they take me to the ASU. It's called. It's like. We call it the hole, you know. It's called ASU. And they take us there after. They just give us just a shirt, a boxers, some a pair of socks. We got like 3 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of boxers, you know, 2 pairs of shirts, a sheet, a blanket, and that's it. Or they give you like a toothpaste and a bar soap. So you go over there until you go to committee. But the next day they gave me a whole new lockup order. That's when they told me he passed away in the hospital after surgery.
What was your reaction?
Like, wow, I was shocked. Like, you know, wow, he's dead, you know? Kind of messed me up to know that I did it with the one shot, you know. Kind of like the first one, Tony. My first murder was just one hit. Remember? I don't know if you remember. Yeah,
I do remember.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
This is kind of like the same thing. It was just one blow. Yeah. One hit.
What was going through your mind, man? The night before, you know, did you think about your family? Did you think about, like, damn, you know what? At this point in time, you were serving a life sentence with the possibility of parole, even though you had a lengthy sentence. But perhaps maybe one day you could have went home. Now this kind of almost seals your fate, man. Like, how does that affect you mentally?
Yeah, it seals my fate for sure. I don't know, man. It's kind of like it kind of messed me up because I do got a lot of family that I love out there, and it's kind of like, you know, wow, you know, am I ever gonna get a chance? Probably not, you know, with this one. Probably not, you know. But they're not gonna take my word for it, you know. They're not, you know, in fear for my life. But they don't take that into account for us, you know. So it sucks. It sucks, Tony. Yeah.
What was their reaction? Like, you know, did you ever speak to them? How did your family find out? And when you spoke to them, you know, what was their reaction?
Well, I spoke to my niece. I guess my niece seen it on the news first, and she was calling and asking what happened. She thought at first they thought it was the other way around, but no, it was it had to do with, well, it had to do with me for sure, but I didn't get to tell them until, like, I don't know, maybe a week later. I got to tell them exactly what happened, you know. So, no, they were sad. They were kind of, at first they were scared. They thought I got hurt, but, you know, so they were kind of, but they were still scared, still worried about me, you know.
Do you regret this?
Yeah, for sure. No, yes, I always have regret.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah.
Where does the regret stem from? Why? Why the regret?
I mean, because, I mean, for what I did, you know, I took somebody's life but yeah, it's regret. There's regret right there, you know. I could have. I really, yeah. Sometimes think I should have. If I could have handled it different, or, you know. Yeah, I don't know, Tony. It sucks, bro. I really can't tell you how you know, if I could have handled it different, or, you know, if we would never had the words exchanged or what, you know.
What is your perspective on the victim now?
Like, my perspective of him?
Yes.
I don't know. He should not be bullying people, taking kindness for weakness too as well. I mean, I really don't. That's how I look at it. You know.
Do you feel he deserved it?
I don't feel that. No, I don't feel it like that. But, you know.
So this was technically an accident.
Kind of like, yeah. It was kind of an accident. Yeah. I mean, if he didn't swing at me, I wouldn't have. If he never called me towards him, this probably would have never happened, you know. But,
has this changed you in type of way? Has this changed you?
It has.
In any type of way?
Yes, yeah. Yes, it has changed me in a lot of ways. You know, and then just seeing my friend get stabbed the other day, you know, seeing that too kind of like opened my eyes, like, wow, you know, people don't deserve to get hurt like that, you know. It just depends what type of person is getting that. You know, maybe a child. Well, yeah, I wouldn't give about them. My bad on the exclusive you know, cussing, but yeah, them people, I really don't have no feelings for. Rape. Do they deserve it? I'm probably gonna say yeah, they do deserve it.
I wouldn't argue with that. Not even a little bit. You know, perhaps, you know, you tell me that you might be fighting the death penalty. Do you believe you deserve it?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
No, I don't believe I deserve it. No, I don't think so.
Can you call me back, Richard?
Call you back, Tony? Yeah, I'll call you.
Yes,
I'll
sir,
call you
please.
right back. Just about the judge. I wouldn't be surprised if he steals my faith on this, you know. But I just hope that he does think about like that I don't deserve life because I don't deserve the death penalty. I mean, I don't deserve the death penalty because you know things like this happening here, and I gotta live with it. You know, I gotta live the way my mind, you know, has to react to, you know, if I'm gonna get stabbed or if I'm gonna get hurt or if I'm in a situation like that, you know. No, that's good. Tone, when do you want me to call you back?
Does someone in your situation really fear the death penalty? I mean, you know, no disrespect to anybody or the state of California, but obviously, you know, the state of California hasn't executed anybody in such a long time that it's almost like the death penalty doesn't even exist in the state of California. So does that really even affect you in any type of way, honestly?
No, it doesn't affect me. But I mean,
no. What death penalty?
Yeah. Well, it don't affect me unless if I'm really there, it probably will affect me. But as of me affecting me right now, that I'm not there, no, it don't affect me.
But you're facing it.
But I'm facing it. Yeah, I'm facing the death penalty. But I don't know. I don't want to go to the death penalty. Hell no, I don't want to go there, Tony. Now, if you were a judge right now, Tony, would you sentence him to death? Take your viewers on that real fast. Are you there?
You know, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Be honest.
Be straightforward with you, especially given your priors and your history. So I have to take that into consideration and be honest and be direct.
Yes.
Now, taking into consideration those main determining factors, if it was up to me, you know, honestly, it's self-defense. I completely 100% agree that it's self-defense. You know, obviously, he, you know, he made an attempt to swing on you. You know, obviously, he could have seriously injured you. You know, with that one shot, he could have took your life. Obviously, you know, it's happened. People hit people. They not even with their weapons. Sometimes they just sock someone and it's enough to kill them.
It could happen like
personally, that. Of course it can. So me personally, I would not say in situations like that. I would think it's self-defense. Hey, accidents happen, man. Accidents happen.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay.